2, 1, go. So it's Redneck Rampage. Doesn't really have as many epic glitches as the other build games like Blood and Duke, but there's one, you know, going through the wall. It's got a couple. I'm like the only person that runs it anyway. And it's also pretty hard because of all the bullshit. Pretty much all the enemies are hit scan enemies, like all the enemies that you encounter. And even on the easiest difficulty, they can do a lot of damage really quickly. Especially the shotgun guys, which can do like up to, Jesus, I don't know, 70 or 80 damage in like one shot. Since there's no armor or anything to protect you, everything just does like insane amounts of damage. And since they're all hit scan, they can just decide to start actually shooting me at any point and pretty much kill me instantly if I enter a room. It's like a bunch of them and they just all decide they want to shoot me. That's it. Hopefully that shit won't happen, but it has. So I'm going to try and keep my health pretty much at 100% for the whole run, if I can. And you do that by using a bunch of different items that you have like in an inventory and you can use. And that's like beer, whiskey, and cow pies. And you also have a alcohol meter. So if you drink too much alcohol, then you become drunk, your controls get messed up, and yeah, the camera can turn sideways, and you pretty much
so it's basically this.
You can't control it. Yeah.
It's basically the spiritual prequel to Stalker.
Sort of, except when you get to a certain point in the alcohol meter, you pretty much have to wait like a very long time or use food. Food reduces the alcohol meter. I'm dropping a couple of frames, but it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, but it has the same kind of items Duke does. It's like based on the Duke code. And here's one, pretty much the steroids. Just makes you run really fast. And I just yeah, died. So I've got to do that level from the start. It's very easy to get go into walls and get stuck in walls and things like that. And what happened there is I got stuck in a wall and then I revived and then I just got shot again anyway. It happens. I might just like not do that again. So that's a pretty terrible level. Basically all the glitches in the Build Engine games require going really fast and then going through a wall or under a wall. And if you're not going fast enough, then you can get stuck in a wall. And if you get stuck in the wall, generally you get squished. Oh yeah, there are aliens. The plot of this game is aliens have invaded and have stolen your pig, your prize pig, and that's the plot. You're fighting the aliens to get your pig back. Oh, the guy I hit to finish the level. That's not how you finish all the levels, but most of them. And he's your brother Bubba, and you have to like kind of just track him down and smack him in the face with a crowbar. And that finishes the level, so... Fun fact means opening. Dude, nice meme. Here's another trick where you can sort of get through bars if you jump at them at the right angle. It's also pretty easy to get squished by their bars if you're not lined up properly or not going fast enough. None of the levels are like particularly interesting, or they're pretty much all less interesting than the ones in Shadow Warrior and Blood and Doom. But Redneck's a pretty solid game by itself. I'm getting pretty bad luck with these enemies that are wandering around. But, I don't know, that's just how it goes. And everything wants to shoot me. Yeah, this game came out in 1997. I think they should probably reboot it, like they did for Shadow Warrior. That'd be cool. So that's the boss of the first episode, basically. It's not really split into 2 episodes, but that's pretty much the halfway point.
We don't take no shit from no sucker.
Yeah, it's a giant. There's another epic glitch where you jump into like the cage and then you go onto the roof because sectors. This is the mandatory level where you get captured and they take all your weapons. But for some reason they don't take the items in your inventory, so I've still got like a bottle of whiskey and... Actually I think that's all I've got, but yeah, if you have stuff in your inventory they don't take that, just your weapons. I think this is the first level where we'll see the alien gargantuan guy. And he's kind of not the boss of the level, but he's right at the end. And to kill them you have to like knock them over and then blow them up with dynamite. But for this guy we'll just bait him and then slip past and finish the level.
Looking up a hog's butt for a ham
This is a pretty awful level because it's got these instant crushes, which are not RNG, but I'm going to brute force them anyway instead of waiting for a good cycle. And I'll just keep reloading a save until I get it. There's just like no good way to go about doing it. So it's right here pretty much, and it's really annoying.
$20 bill underneath the stack of trash cans. Favorite bar is down the road. I'm gonna drink you pretty, you beautiful toad. Oh, all the while it's ringing in my ears. There's a worm.
Yeah, this might take a while. It's the worst thing in the run by far. Oh no. No problem.
That's right. I'm getting drunk with all without you.
Fun fact, this is one of the first games to have a fully licensed soundtrack. These are all licensed songs, even though the license probably ran out years ago. But that doesn't matter. At least they're not going to patch it and remove the songs like Rockstar did to GTA games.
Nice.
Actually, I don't think the developer even exists anymore. Like, they made Redneck and something else, and I think one of the Quake 2 mission packs they made.
No way.
Oh, yeah, way. It's either Quake 1 or Quake 2. One of the mission packs.
See, it was developed by Zatric Entertainment.
That's the one.
Yeah, they made the Reckoning expansion for Quake 2. Let's see, they made Redneck Rampage the early years, Redneck Deer Hunt, Redneck Rampage Rise Again, Quake 2 The Reckoning, and then they made Kingpin Life of Crime.
Oh yeah, Kingpin.
Apparently they changed brand to... let me see. Yeah, they changed their name to Grey Matter. They made Return to Castle Wolfenstein. They made Trinity, The Shatter Effect, and they made Call of Duty United Offensive, and they made Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1. And then they were merged with Treyarch, who's
so
now owned by Activision.
That's cool.
Dude, Big Red 1 was a cool game. That was a good game.
So is United Offensive. It's probably the best COD. Like, everyone shits on COD now, but COD 1 and 2 were pretty damn good.
Yeah, when the name of the game actually meant something.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
It pretty much died with everything after 4.
Yep.
So there's another trick there, you can like get through that gate and save doing like most of the level. So this level is by far the worst, and it's the longest. There's the end out there, Bubba's out there waiting for me. But I have to actually go to the bottom of the mine and press a switch to get back up to the top of the mine and hit him in the face with a crowbar. It's really stupid.
Nice.
And it's a really hard level. Like, way harder than it should be. There are these minecarts here. If I touch the minecart, it's instant death. So I really don't want to do that. There are some more of those down here. Instant death minecarts. I'll make saves just in case I do touch it by accident. Like, you're supposed to jump around. Yeah, like that. I'll just try and jump around this one and then wait for this one and then make another jump. Because jumping in this is like really hard. Because you don't jump high at all like you're doing Duke. You jump like a foot off the ground, so you can't really climb up anything or do any skips by just jumping up things.
This is not Minecraft. This is what Minecraft wanted to be.
Oh, Minecraft wishes it was this game.
Yeah.
Oh, I might have to go for the health. Oh, health here. Yeah, hold on. I thought I was good, and then I got shot by that shotgun guy, and he like took off 40 health instantly. This level actually has the only puzzle in the game as well. And when I was first playing it, it took me a while to figure it out, but it's like really stupid. There's a trick here where you can like key bump and like pick up a key through the like minecart sort of thing. Otherwise you have to go up a path and that triggers a bunch of enemies to like spawn.
People want to have a lot of rules and regulations. But listen up, Mr. Rules and Regulations. I ain't gonna obey it. I ain't gonna do what you say.
And because it's basically a 2D game, these enemies can just appear out of nowhere on these vertical elevators.
Nice.
Yeah. Any sort of platforming in these games is horrible. Yeah, so the puzzle, it's like a number puzzle. And you just kind of set that to 4 and set the rest to 1 because 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 4, I guess. I don't know, it's a stupid puzzle. But you can get like insta-killed in a lot of places by a lot of different sort of enemies, which makes it like not so fun to play sometimes. So I've just got to ride the elevators up, back up to the top and finish the level. And then there's one more level before the like the boss sort of thing.
Our brand new national anthem to go something like this.
This level has some pretty cool skips too. Like this one I found here, you jump on the clock and go through the wall. I think that skips getting a key and doing some other things, but yeah, it skips quite a bit of level. Might grab one of those behinds. Those enemies can basically insta-kill you if they feel like it with the machine gun kits. And then there's a literal hedge maze. But you can skip the last section of it by squeezing through a gap right here. Sometimes you can get squished doing that, but usually it's about 50-50. Alright, so this is the final level. And the boss is like really horrible. She can kill you, insta-kill you anytime she wants if she feels like it as well. hopefully she'll play nice. And she has just a shitload of health. It's a really bad boss. Hopefully she wants to come down on this thing. Yeah, almost instantly right then. She just kind of teleports behind you and tries to shoot you or kick you or something like that. Really obnoxious. Alright, time. I never know when she's going to die, it just happens. I don't know how Cedric's got
With
that.
like 2658.
That's pretty good. I think I did have to redo one of the levels, but yeah, whatever's next, Izoma.